All right.
I continue to be in this.
We are going live. And 1, 2, 3. I feel like Joe Rogan.
Hey.
Welcome, everybody. This is OG NoGood, bringing you No Good Sundays. And I have an incredible guest today. Native from Raleigh, born and raised, the South Side at that. And we were well acquainted. We were classmates and also teammates. And at one time, and now he's off to do better and greater things, launching his brand AGAB, which has a lot of historical value with us growing up. And we're going to get into that. With no more further ado, introducing Dominique Fulton. I know it's Don P, Don Island. What's good, my boy?
What's goody? What's going on, people? As you mentioned, I'm Dominique, owner of AGAB.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, OG, we been a long way. High school, ball, homies.
Life.
Life things. Just making the bond with each other, not even knowing. You know what I'm saying? Just naturally kind of formed. It's funny how, it all came about though. But yeah. Big up to, OG.
Yeah, so let's get in there. We're gonna get into origin, all that. Just give me where you're from, what part of where you're from, and describe like the area you were from. Of course, I know you from Raleigh. I'm from Raleigh, so give me a little bit of your upbringing, basically.
Well, everybody know from the double R, we call it Ralph Raleigh. Southeast to be exact. Like I was saying, me and OG met up in Southeast Raleigh High School, pretty much where everything took off at. I'm from a small neighborhood by the name of Biltmore Hills. It's on the southeast part of Raleigh, not too far from downtown. Basically grew up there my whole life. Like my whole life took part there in that same neighborhood. Still got people that live out there. So
you grew up there your whole life, like on the South Side?
Yeah. I was like I said, I grew up in Biltmore on the South Side, back where it was Shaw Apartments, like.
Right.
Everybody, like all cross-linked, like right there, like you know what I'm saying. I seen it actually like go on, being a 90s baby.
So what the fuck? What is growing up in the South? A young nigga, basically, in the South. Like, what does that pertain to? Like, with me, I grew up in Raleigh. I say all over Raleigh. I don't just say the South. Like, of course, my teen and adult life, like, yeah, I was in the South, but I stayed a little bit in North Raleigh, and when I went to high school, I moved to the South, and that shit was a fucking culture shock. Like, shit was different. Shit was different.
Yeah, that's how it is. It hit different, like different areas of Raleigh, like. I mean, I wouldn't say Raleigh is like not an Atlanta type, you know what I'm saying, like type but it's changing and it's growing, and definitely you can get some different type of culture from different areas, you know what I mean? Especially from North Raleigh.
One thing I say is like everybody not accepting in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
I had that face card.
Like we gotta like really give the people like what it's like growing up in the South. Like, we just saying it like, yeah, it's just the location. It's like, no, the South is the area where you can be make or broken. You feel me?
Yeah, facts.
So I'm
Like,
trying to get like you here now, like, you know what I'm saying? We around the same age, and nigga, you ain't supposed to not either not have a felony, a body, or be dead, or like you beat the odds, basically. You
facts.
feel me?
Like, now, like, facts. Like, if you growing up in Raleigh, especially, you know what I'm saying, where we come from, Southgate, Kingwood, you know, the downtown area, like,
Right.
all of that, like, all we seen was, like, you know what I'm saying, prostitute, gang banging, like,
Mm-hmm.
sports was the way out, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you
Mm-hmm.
didn't have that influence, then you weren't gonna be idolized or like mentally set to actually carry on and become something. Like as we are right now,
Right.
we weren't supposed to be here. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
getting
So
and you know, likely
so
stuff. We're,
so yeah. So yeah, sports was something that I known you for, and you chose. How long you been playing sports? Like when you get into it, and what sports can you tell me you was getting into?
um, growing up, I started out playing basketball. My mom would never let me play contact sports. She just thought like I was just so small. I was always the smallest person. Like you know what I'm saying? Like um, coming from a bunch of like you know brothers. I was kind of always like the smaller one. Like you know what I'm saying? And they would never let me just you know do contact or you know be physical. They always let me play basketball or whatever. And which I was alright in, you know what I'm saying? I was a little speedster, a little slasher to the cup.
That shit
but
is so crazy.
but yeah, I started playing football like I was like 7. Like my dukes let me start playing and then like from there it was up. Like but the crazy thing about it, OG, is like I played at like I said, I grew up in Biltmore and like I started playing with the Biltmore Hills Riley Parks and Rec Raiders.
Right.
Bro, like I would just every time I would touch the ball, I would score them.
So were
Just
you playing with the Raiders when they were nice? Because the
bro, we was
Raiders and the
good.
Rams were
Like
known
I
as the
was,
nice teams in Raleigh Parks and Rec.
bro, like I was like, bro, I was on that, you know what I'm saying, that generation of we was up there.
Okay. So that's funny. I didn't even know that you was playing basketball first, cause yo, they don't see it now.
Everybody going
Y'all,
to play JC Cowboys.
bro, you nigga, you got the bot. You look like you came out the womb playing football. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Nah, but
was you?
hey, the crazy thing is, I was a running back, bro, like my whole life. Like I should have played running back. Like even to this day, I still think I should have
Was
played
you playing
running back.
that with the Raiders?
Yeah, like that's what I played. Like I played running back.
So you only played running back with the Raiders, or you played other position?
I played linebacker. I was always the hardest hitter. I played linebacker. I was just I don't know, man. Just came from that hunger.
So
Hunger.
what about middle school? What position did you play?
Oh man. I know everybody knows fifth quarter, you know what I'm saying? I participated in that. I played quarterback. I was like Vic out there though, you know what I'm saying? I played fifth quarter quarterback, but the crazy thing about it is I started as a seventh grader at corner.
Oh,
Corner at Martin Middle School. Then my eighth grade year, we had like a district change, so I had to go to Westlake Middle School. That's like Cary Apex.
right.
Yeah.
So
Tradition was crazy. Like,
how was football for you? Like coming from basketball to football, like is that something you always want to play and your mom didn't? Like you were ready, or were you intimidated? Like
man, it's
because
crazy
I want to
because
give it from my viewpoint. Like
mm,
me playing with you, shout out to Westlake.
yeah, you already know, Lee.
But
So I met Lee.
uh, nah, facts. Shout out to Lee. Um, when participating on the call, you you were like, I'm giving the point of view of how when we met, yo, you had heart and you was ready. Like, you knew football. Like, you look like you played football your life. You feel me? And then, like, this is, I don't know nothing about you. So, like, this is what just basically what I'm seeing at tryouts. It's like, yo, this is a agility dude. This dude mad, toned up, tatted, and ready to ball. Like, you feel me? So, were you always like that? And where did that come from?
Yeah, I feel like I was so energetic, man. Like I was that kid, and my mom had always put me in the corner because I'm around the house, running around the table, just you know what I mean, just running around the house. And
Right.
I feel like just being around, like I had two older siblings,
Mm-hmm.
just seeing them always into sports, watching Jordan in the playoffs, like stuff like that, and seeing them hype and talking about how they ready to go play now. I'm just like, oh yeah, like just I'm getting fueled up, like, hey, yeah, I'm ready to go play.
So, what did you used to play with them, or were you just watching? Like, what's the gap between the year gap between your siblings?
Well, I got my older brother. He probably older than me by like 7 years. I got a brother beneath him. Um, a lot of people know Dave Fulton. Dave like a year and a half, 2 years older than me. So
Uh-huh.
Dave will always, roam the street, go play basketball here, there, backyard in the Dust Bowl playing basketball. So I would say I definitely got my sports minded ways from Dave.
So, it's not just basketball and football. What else? Y'all were doing track too. So, like,
Oh
how did you get
yeah.
into that? When did you get into that? Yeah, I was on you, boy. I was watching you.
I wasn't really like I wasn't really a big track guy, but he would always tell me like you need to like run track to get faster to actually like benefit from like reap the like benefits from football.
Wait. So, did you do organized track?
I ran track. I think my freshman year I quit. I ran my sophomore year, and I was just like, nah, it ain't for me.
On God.
Like, it
Same
ain't.
here. So did you do AU track or track in middle school?
Nah, but I would like, like in elementary, sometimes they had like little events, and like I would always take the first place, or you know what I mean, or race the kid
So
the next
wait. How was you working on your speed? Cause bro, you what? I didn't even know. I'm thinking you did track.
I don't know, bro. That shit just kind of like just always like growing up, bro. Like I would like I don't know why like the coach always wanted to put the ball in my hands. It was just a gift from God, like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a blessing.
Um. So, with you saying you like to be active and you was always doing something, how did that relay into you getting into sports? Like, would you say that helped you while you was growing up? Um, because one thing about, if they didn't know you were a good athlete, you came with hard work. Like, you will work out. You feel me? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And that's why I would gravitate to people like you, because like it was a whole bunch of talent in the South. Like, don't get me wrong. You feel me?
right.
Like, everybody was in sports, but everybody couldn't get it. Either it was your grades, or like you just couldn't get to it, or you just didn't have the drive, or there was people better than you and you just fall off. So
Exactly.
how did you? Because you had siblings into. How did you know to keep working? Because one, I'm thinking you did track all your life, but you have speed, and you were one of the people I would go to and ask, like, yo, what do you do to work for your speed? So, like, how did you get that sound, and how did that help you?
I think just always going to the gym. I would just like if I'm at the gym by myself, I'm dribbling up and down the court as fast as I can, trying to handle the ball. Like I said, at first I wasn't even playing. I wasn't even playing football. My mom would take me to the gym Beverly Hills Gym, drop me off, and I be the, like, you know what I mean, the only person up there running up and down the court with the ball. Little things such as that, you know, running around the house. My other two younger siblings playing football with them, they trying to catch me. You know, things of that nature. Going to my grandma's house, I got like 200 cousins, you know. So I just
Facts.
over there, yeah, we playing, what is it called? Jackpot. I'm running trying to catch the ball over everybody else. So I was just
Facts.
always just kind of around it. You know, I wasn't necessarily in it, but I was always around it. So I feel like it wasn't, you know, a coached up thing. It was kind of more of a just being around it. So when it was time for me to actually, you know, unify, I kind of already had some other things needed to actually put it together.
Okay. Yeah. So you touched on your family, and yo, yeah, y'all do run deep. That's one thing.
Yeah.
God damn. Y'all niggas, but y'all cousins, y'all were a clan, you feel me? Um, would you say that helped and hurt you? Because and not that it's off subject, but I know like something with me, I felt like, yo, you knew you had to watch your mouth or the way you stepped because you never knew who you was talking to, like in that area. And like with you, like I know that could help or hurt because you got family that's known for the good things in the South and the bad things, like sports.
Yeah.
You got family that's them niggas that we ain't even got to speak on, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how did you know what side to choose and what to stick on? You feel me? Because you could have went any way.
I feel like I said, just having like older brothers, like they were kind of already like known, you know, from playing sports or just around the neighborhood and you know riding their bikes or doing whatever they do, just all around Raleigh. Like people already knew, like, oh, this such and such people's, you know what I mean? Or so with that, I was just kind of like always just to myself, like, you know what I mean? Just I was never like really like a lot right like that. I was just always a chill type person, like. I wasn't really like a hothead or anything like that. But I feel like when I got to high school, like I ran into more people that I knew around Raleigh that I didn't see on the usual. Like
Mm-hmm.
I linking
Mm-hmm.
up with them people there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of from there, it just kind of started escalating like to different
Mm-hmm.
things. You know, I got introduced to different things. Started
Mm-hmm.
doing, you know, teenage things like that.
Mm-hmm. So, um, that's what I wanted to get at. More so like us growing up, it's like we're defined by like one thing, being known for one thing, and like as I spent time outside of football, like I seen like, damn, bro, you like creative. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
you be on the style, the drip, and I kind of seen it because you had your own like look and identity growing up. Because you know you used to be on the tattoos and the art
Yeah.
shit. So it's
I was
like,
like, I was
so
like
where
12,
did
boy,
creativity come? Like where were you at creatively? Like growing up, you know what I'm saying? And then
yeah.
like football wise, like you was on the drip shit. I remember you came in with the orange cleats. You feel me?
Oh
Like
yeah.
you always wanted to stand out. Like I don't know if it was intentionally like you was doing that. Like at first I thought like, oh, you playing like, but nah, you really be on like I be on my own different look. I want to stand out.
I I would say just watching like other people, like even people from like, you know what I'm saying, Southeast team, like I just see other people wearing like highlighted cleats and then like I'm like, oh, that's real saucy. And then I'm just thinking about it, like I just start catching on to like certain people like, oh bro, this will help you get this because you standing out more. But as far as just dressing and stuff, I feel like that was just natural. Like I would always just throw on something and then just kind of go like even to today, like I'm not really into the fashion like that, but like, I can like you know what I'm saying. I can step out though.
Right. Nah, you put your own stuff together. Like it ain't
Yeah.
like the popular joint. It's like you really choose colors or the hairstyle somebody don't want, or the style that's not really popular, or the throwback style. You feel me? So,
It's crazy though that like touching on that just kind of like I was just thinking like yo like after like graduating like college like kind of not really knowing what I really want to do to like you know what I mean actually make this bread. I just kind of just sat back and thought went through like some up and downs with like different businesses I tried and stuff like that, and I was just like you know what man I'm gonna use what I got to kind of like create
mm-hmm.
things, put things. I'm gonna use what I already have. So with that being said, I kind of like after everything I went through in high school, and you know what I mean, just seeing friends, lose friends, see friends go on big things. You know, I just kind of wanted to use, like I said already, what I had to create something, put it into place. So like kind of like it was a brotherhood, you know, it was just like it was a brotherhood for sports, all of that. So I was just like, I'm gonna use this and actually, you know, help promote it through myself and see like what type of gravitational pulls I can, you know, create with that. I had to sit back and think about it. I was like, man, this is some great like etymology. Like I could use these words and actually create something. Like it's kind of like I ain't on the Egyptian walls. You know what I mean? Like it's just like you
Right.
got to use the clues that God give you. Like you got to follow your gut to actually be like to to succeed pretty much. Like
Okay.
like I really like bro it took a lot like going through sports, like damn, I really thought I was gonna make it, seeing my brother make it, uh, you know, seeing friends get scholarships, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, and I was just like, dang man, like everybody doing this, doing that, and you know, I went on to play ball and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I'm gonna use all great athletes ball to actually to start this campaign. Like I'm a, you know, switch the words up a little bit, like some boy the man type thing, and I'm gonna actually work it. So that's
Right. So before you introduce it, so I'm gonna give like a summary of basically growing up. There was while you was in I say high school, there was a brotherhood slash fraternity growing up. AGAB, it was known, and
well known.
where yeah, that was known in the city well, and uh, it was a lot of I say student athletes at the time, and um, they had the optic is they had a good side within the athlete side, but the student side was more so of the cool, like, and the cool intention. All of them wouldn't be so, um, like, well known to flash around enough because within high school, once you have some fame or something good known about you, there's going to be some hate that come with it. And
Exactly.
AGAB would be known not to back down, but invite
Never,
invite the
never,
hate.
never.
So it made a household name. And with me getting your background, I just want to know, like, um, with AGAB, and being an AGAB member, and also you being athlete slash student, son, black man in your, let's say, high school. Can you tell me where you were at mindset from high school to college and how you got here? Like, where did you see yourself in high school? What was the focus?
In high school, my whole focus was basically transpire what I've been through, the struggle, you know, the downs, the ups, good times. and basically draw this picture of success, like, you know, use what I have once again to actually create a platform.
So what was your goal? Like, where did you, like, what were you aspiring to be around that time in high school?
I was aspiring to be like a mechanical engineer. Like, I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. I wanted to
What?
go to state. I wanted to, like, you know what I mean, play ball. That was the main drive right there, to play ball.
So
But
was you
yeah,
first saying that
mechanical
when you first
engineer.
saying mechanical engineering that you was gonna make it like that, or were you I'm trying to go to the league first in high school? I'm trying to see your mindset. Like, what were you gonna make?
I it was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like, I kind of like, I wouldn't say I knew that like everybody like 1% made it to the league, but I just kind of like, I kept it real with myself. Like, damn, I'm not too big, so that's where my work ethic came from. So I knew, like, damn, I got a chance. I got a foot in, but I got to be able to also, you know, be mentally functioned. So I felt like becoming, like, you know, actually like going to the path of being a mechanical engineer. Like, it was different, and it was kind of like, it was thrilling. Like, it was like, I don't know, it just made me like feel like, dang, bro, like I could build something, or, you know what I'm saying, put something together. Like, I feel like that's different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people just like wanting to do something like be a police or fireman. You know what I mean? I feel like a mechanical engineer
So,
was different.
all right, can we touch on why in high school, why those things didn't turn out for you? Like, where ideally you said, so where were you at when senior year? Where's the reality? Where are you at with it mindset?
Um, you know,
Keep it real with us now. Keep it
yeah,
to the
I'm gonna keep
verb.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Um, Basically, junior year, I did pretty good. I started as a junior football. I was like top 4 tackling. Didn't give up like probably like 1 touchdown. I was kind of like going on to be like a rising senior that kind of coach kind of like things like, oh man, you could be a walk on here, there, like, to my size, like, you gotta work everybody. So I was working. Also my junior year, I joined AGAB, and, you know, teenage things is happening too. So all summer, you know, chasing females, trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Just doing teenage things. I kind of got caught in that trance, and I couldn't transition back into actually being a student athlete. Like, it was kind of hard for me to, you know what I mean? I felt
Where
like
the grades at this time, junior year?
I was I would say I was a CB type student. You know what I mean? I wasn't a, like, you know, honorary student or anything like that. Like, I
Right.
wasn't a genius, but I wasn't. You know what I
So
mean?
junior year is still D1 aspirations is still like you
Yeah,
do know you can play football at a college.
yeah. I still had hope. So
So who is and you said you joined AGAB too and you going there through a team. So where's the motivation, the blueprint for you around this time? Like where is the like you could do it? You feel me? Because I know with kids or with teenagers, like you just follow whoever's blueprint. Like you're gonna listen to
yeah,
whoever action it is. So like
that was kind of like, just being at Southeast, like, just seeing like all the upperclassmen, like everybody was AGAB, which was, all great athletes ball. Everybody like in the actual clique was like ballers. Like, everybody had potential to go D1. They went in states and track. So everybody, you know what I mean? Like, we wanted to be a part of that. So this, like, we didn't see what was happening behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, teenage stuff. Like.
right. We just seen what people glorify.
Yeah, right. It's kind of like you see somebody pull up in a race, but you don't see what they did. You know what I mean? get
right,
there, you know, or
right.
living in the mansion, like you don't know what these people did to actually get there, like the work they put in, or you know, whatever. Like, so just being around like them, like seeing them, like damn, like how they like kind of like touching back on the topic of you basically saying like how was I like balancing like what I want to do, like seeing them like oh they going on trips and you know they getting fly and doing this and like I'm like hey, we gonna be they gonna leave that to the Jits, they gonna leave them that throne to us, like so we gotta stand on that. So like you know what I mean. I feel like it was kind of like a you gotta protect this house type thing. So I kind of like I you know started doing like going to parties more now and people starting to like you know what I'm saying notice like oh
So
he it
I
is
want to
next
interject too. Southeast is known as like socially we were advanced. Like we were known as like
yeah
the preppy thug kids and party kids. So
facts
like
yeah
Southeast was the Papa High School in Raleigh. So with that, like I said, you're judging being popular and also being on your grind. Like
yeah
at the
exactly
time, the
too
popular kids are the ones that's getting the student athletes, getting known for being the guy, like to our peers, and also getting the looks college wise or them guys player wise, like
yeah
around the state. I mean the city.
bro the thing is like we was good at like what we did like everybody in the gap like was good at what they did like you know what I'm saying like everybody from like you know what I'm saying from me to like
Dogs. We
you
had
know
dogs.
bro dogs like even like bro whatever like we was always making we was executing it bro like we'll finesse it somehow like we gonna finesse it like you know what I mean and I just felt like just seeing everybody do that I was just like yo I could do it but trying to do it it really that juggling really wasn't for me so it kind of my senior year it kind of it pulled me down. And second semester, you know, I still had hope, but I ain't overcome the things that I needed to overcome. So it kind of it left me at a like two-way deal. Like hey, you can go to the army or you can go play ball. Like and you gonna play at a lower level. Like that was for me not knowing like decisively what I really wanted to go out and commit to. So I felt
So
like
what I say, am I wrong if I say lack of focus? Like focus
nah,
on
that's
one
like
thing?
nah, that's on the money. Like yeah, lack of focus. Like that's what it came down to. Like, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, God gave me like many chances, but he was like, yo, I can't keep, you know what I'm saying, trying to like save me to get these even not even the offer. I had some walk on like referrals, you know what I mean, to go play D1 ball. Central, Campbell was like the main two, like messed around, failed algebra two. So like it was over after that. And after that I was just like, oh, it's lit. Like I'm turned. Like, you know what I mean? Like I already know I gotta go like the community college route or you know what I'm saying, JUCO, like it's lit. Like I'm about to just turn up this summer and just that's when I just got lost. I got lost from there.
I got a question, bro. With a lot of us, I feel like um, we could have transferred and made name for ourselves. Why do you think we ain't never take them leaps to like even bro? I even say like,
Great
and not to
question.
jump your college career,
Hey,
like, but if you would have went to a JUCO, bro, like you would have went D1. Like it was no
yeah,
ifs,
no doubt.
ands, or buts about it. Like
That's the thing, bro. Like even with you like playing at Alabama State like that, like we was really that lit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we was really that. Like everybody there like was calibrated to go play big ball. Like
right,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I feel like AGAB is like it's a foundation for like Southeast, bro. Like it's a big
right.
like it's like a stone. It's like a statue. Like we like I feel like they like from '07 beyond like we just like '07 to like what was like 2012 like we
Well, right.
held that flame like we held that torch high like with big standards like you know what I mean like and I feel like yeah bro that's why like that jump just drove me bro like I feel like I can use this. Like, I can't just let this like die out. Like, I feel like I can keep it alive. You know what I mean? Like,
so we're at the part where you do the community college and you go another route and you end up choosing a school. Can you tell the school you choose, what the vision and how the college route went and where the mindset was on that?
so I set out a year after I graduated. Just kind of like just stressed about like what I want to do. Like, actually like get myself together, like recovery type shit. Like, so my mom was like, "Hey, it's either you go to the army, try to get into school, like, you know what I'm saying?" Because I was really like out here just doing whatever, like, you know what I mean, like running
Right.
the street, just doing whatever, like. But I got it together. I ended up getting accepted into Chowan University. It's a small D2 in Murfreesboro, North Carolina, like 15 minutes from Virginia State borderline. Crazy thing about it, I already had people I knew there because my older brother already attended the school.
Mm-hmm.
So like this actually entering that that university world, like I was kind of already known, like, oh, your brother Dave, like, oh, you Dave's little brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once again,
Right.
it was kind of like Southeast thing, like everybody already knew me, like my brother already established a name in football, you know what I mean? So it was just kind of like, oh, what is he gonna do? Like,
Right. And these
yeah,
were big shoes to fill
oh
because
yeah,
wasn't he one of the top?
he
He
was
was
an
one of the
All
top players,
American, like,
all conference, right?
yeah, all conference. He's an all Tawan team player. Like, he's gonna forever be known there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of stamped. Like, he you know, this, like they say, was some big shoes to fill. Like, everybody expected me to go and make it to the NFL. Like, just like my brother, like my coaches would be on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just basically giving me different relations from the other people, like telling me like, hey, you could be a star too. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so with that, I was like, damn, bro, I got big shoes to fill. Once again, I kind of I made it to where I needed to be. Got a pro day in front of like 3 different teams. The coaches loved me or whatever. Senior year, I feel like once again, I kind of I I I was just too turned. I was like, dang man, I got a chance, I got opportunity. I was living too fast though. I was, you know, trying to do stuff I shouldn't have been doing. I should have just been, 24/8 out there. You know what I'm saying? I should have been out there just grinding.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of let out the gas. When you let out the gas, you already know
Mm-hmm.
it breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what kind of happened with that. But I don't regret it though.
Do you question? Do you think sometimes we let off on our hard work because we did think at the time we get comfortable with our talent? So with you, did you let off the gas and not stay focused because you were comfortable where you at? Because it seems like, we work hard when we get verified, and then when we there, we feel like we can fuck off. We got it. So can you explain more of like how that is and like why that was for you?
Um,
Just the mindset of, do you
so
know you're comfortable at the moment? Because it wasn't like you was no slack. Like, I'm trying to get people to
yeah.
realize, like,
I
it
feel
wasn't
like
like he was no slack. It was just that, when you don't go as hard as you know you could have gone, it's gonna show. Like,
that's facts though, like no cap, like that's big facts. So that's crazy, bro. Like, dang, I'm dang, this is a great topic. I feel like yeah, I feel like I was head over heels. Like, I stopped working, bro. Like, bro, every day, bro. Like,
you was feeling them
fucking,
shoes.
right, bro, feeling the shoes, no cap. Like, I would be the first one out there, bro, praying to God, working out like 20 minutes before practice. Coach, like, break it down. Everybody go eat. I'm still working. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I'm already gifted with this type of caliber of play, if I put in like more work, he will bless me, you know, abundantly, like through my work. And he did, bro. It showed like it was like God would never like let you up. You know what I mean? So like it showed. But once again, once I finally got to he started showing me like,
I'm gonna cut you off. It was third year. I remember, bro, we used to be going back to the East in the summer.
Yeah.
It'd be like 2012 or 13.
Yeah.
And niggas used to be getting that work. Everybody was big, bro.
I'm talking about, bro, we got that deep though, like.
Yeah, everybody 7-on-7s, every holiday 7-on-7, and we get to it, like.
Bro, that's crazy though, cause I feel like even with that, like once again, I feel like we always at like that bitch. I feel like we all kind of we still successful, you know what I mean? But I feel like
right. We got comfortable, bro. I think
we got comfortable.
I think we didn't. So
we really did.
This is me jumping out. Like, this is what I seen. Like, now that I'm in this creative lane, it's like, yo, all right, so like from high school to college, it's like, yo, we had the people that we were inspired by that they made it to college. We were like, all right, we got to make it to college so we can talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's aspiration. Like the realistic is real. It's realistic to go to college and be from here because we seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it was like, okay, and then it was like I know, y'all. I come back to Raleigh and from state or whatever school I was at, and I'm seeing, who I'm working with. Y'all still working. And, during this time, Dave is trying to get the tryout, and I'm like, yo, a nigga from the D2,
like,
yeah,
like I'm, bro, like even like this shit, you come back, like Tristan, like got Brandon Banks pulling up, you know what I mean, like
come on, bro.
Everybody like pulling it. It's like, yo, it's like, yo,
we wearing our team gear and stuff.
Yeah, like, we still here, like, we still, you know what I mean? We still holding it down, like.
Right. And I think, like, since it was, like, nobody who made it to that next level, I think everybody was good. Like, I mean, and we all used to reminisce. Like, that, I say it was one of our problems, too, is we kept living in the past because it's nobody in front and we not giving ourselves expectations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, once we meet that expectation, we chilling. Like,
exactly. We all on the island.
Right.
We all, bro, at the end of the day, like, we all was, you know what I mean? Like, it's that bond, like,
right.
Everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Like, that's why I feel like I really wear that shit on my sleeve. Like that shit really, like, what we've been through and, like, what we still gotta, like, succeed in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we still, like.
So let's get in more into AGAB and then, where it's at. I mean, what it's now and then where it's going to be. And we can wrap it up. But so the bond, we explained the bond and how the bond was, what caliber people were AGAB and, where your mindset was in college.
All types of people. Like, literally. Like, whatever you wanted, like, whatever, smoke or whatever. Like, we had that.
Anything. Definitely. And we're not saying and we going to say this. Everybody wasn't known for sports either.
Yeah, everybody wasn't known for sports, bro, for sure.
I think during that time, and it's going to get real. I know a lot of stuff happened when we lost State. I think like it changed everybody's life, like the whole city. You know what I'm saying? Like we were all living fast. Like everybody I know, we was all finessing. If you from Raleigh, you finessed in your college. You feel me? Like, you did some way. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah. like that's why I know like when you speak on focus and how it was, because bro, we all live the same type of life. You know what I'm saying? We from the same area. You know what I'm saying? We know how it goes. And I think Tank, you know, was like the angel we needed. You know what I'm saying? To give us that reality check, because like we all didn't make it how we wanted to, but we changed our life. Like we can't live. It gave us another type of focus. Like we gotta have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good nigga. You feel me? Like in all ways.
Man,
like in all ways. Like, and we ain't saying he was a nice nigga. It's like, yo, when he showed
funny,
love, he showed love.
Bro. I'm saying what's funny, like you know, RP Tank, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny, bro, because everybody, like you said, everybody know Tank some more than others. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like I know, like I remember you and Tank's bond. Like, y'all always argue, but always be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was y'all bond. Like, Tank had a weird bond with people. Like, somehow, bro, like he will always keep people's spirits high, bro. Like you said, like he's definitely an angel, man. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely watching over us. I feel like he would definitely want me to keep doing what I'm doing. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm gonna keep going regardless. But I feel like even just like Tank, like, you know what I'm saying? We remember Tank playing ball, like, in smart lunch and stuff like that, like, doing whatever Tank do, you know, best. But, bro, it's crazy how I ever expected Tank to do that, bro. Like, bro played football. And I feel like the crazy thing about it, I feel like he did it for AGAB. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he seemed like, all right, yeah, we was all living double lives, but he was like, yo, at the end of the day, everybody's ultimate goal is to ball out and hold it down for Southeast Valley High School and this sports shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that shit, like, motivated brother. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that shit really touched me. Like, that shit was real.
No cap. Like, it was different, bro. Coming back home and, like, it was different, bro. Like, everybody was just on some love type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of pain, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot of love at the same time. So I want to talk about the transition of, like, how, like, your mindset was, you know, college. Obviously, you didn't get to where you aspired to be college, but we all had a battle to go through after college, and dealing with Tank, and dealing with adulthood, you feel me? Dealing with finding yourself and what you're gonna do. Like, let's touch on that. Like, where you was at, how the brand got builded, and go from there. Because I was around a lot, you know, when
like we was, that's what I'm saying, like we was like A1 since day one, like.
Yeah. So I know the battles you was going through with, you know, wanting to leave overseas, and, you know, you wanted to do this, but, you know, it's hard, you know, sticking to one thing because you don't want to be wrong. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. Especially like in this new generation of things, or this new way of things, like I feel like it's so much to do, so much to touch on, and like, you know what I mean? We ain't 30 yet. We ain't really touched them doors yet, you know what I mean? So it's like, even then, it's like, it's still so much to do, bro. Like,
we gave ourselves so much expectation at a young age.
So much expectation, bro. And it's like, even if it's nobody else expecting it, you're expecting it from yourself. So it's even like harder. It's like, you expect yourself to do this, like, different. Like, and I feel like Tank was doing it before he, like, you know what I'm saying, before he actually left. Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying, he was hustling, bro. Like, he was, you know what I mean, he was doing what he was supposed to do. He was providing. He was, you know what I mean, on his grind. But I feel like, I just feel like it basically, like, this seeing his, like, family go through it, and just like it's actually growing up with, bro. Like, damn, that shit hurt, bro. I just feel like it kind of gave me like more of a humble way of looking at life, like take anything for granted, cause like you know what I mean, just like it's just crazy, like 'cause I actually grew up with bro, like legit, like he was like 5. Like, I remember when I first met bro, like he walked into Bigmore Hills, him and his older brother Omar, and I'm like, yo, y'all about to ball in some mids, some fresh whites, some mids. I'm like, yo, that's funny as shit. Like, so ever since that day, we just like spend the night with each other, you know what I'm saying? Break bread with each other, like pull up with each other, like that shit just
Facts.
crazy, bro. Like
Love.
yeah, bro. He and everybody know Tank always gonna throw out the guy. He gonna
Facts.
run down for it or whatever. Tank, like you would think Tank owned, like you would think he really like came up with the gab,
No
like he
cap.
like OG, like OG. He was OG, like you know what I'm saying. Like everybody knew Tank, like as you know what I mean. Like he was that guy.
That
Like
nigga is low key like not in this is not the like bad, but he like the logo mascot of AGAB. No cap.
that's like seriously though, like that shit crazy though, man. That shit crazy, but I feel just the shift of things, like actually like going through that, man, like that shit really fucked people up, like and it still fucked me up, like that shit just like I gotta remain strong, like that shit really like took a part of me, like you know what I mean. I don't even really like to talk about it, but you know, it's life shit. It happens. But
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like ideology, like he was with me, like having me curate this whole thing, like bro,
Mm-hmm.
to grow, bro. Like everybody remember this, everybody, you know what I mean? Like we want bad guys, you know what I mean? Like
And the thing is, another thing is all of us people gotta realize we all men and we were all like it wasn't no bitch in us for real. So it's like, yo, when somebody out of line, Tank was that one like he was that whisper, like, yo, nah, this is
yeah,
it right here. Like,
yeah,
nah, you tweaking, nigga. Like, yeah, nah,
yeah.
this how you supposed to be. Like, or sometimes he'd be the instigator, but it'd be the right reason, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, bro,
So like for you saying like to get your mind right is like facts. Like I know like sometimes you could be on that like when you tight, it be fuck everybody. And only a couple people could calm you down. You know what I'm saying?
exactly right.
So saying that, you know, you at the point at college and you figuring out you doing tryouts, trying to get to the next level. And I'm talking about basically we got an angel basically, and you are at the last year of school, or you trying to figure it out, what you gonna do, you know, like where you at with it. How do you find yourself at the AGAB? We gonna make this a brand, and
That's funny, man.
we gonna make matter of fact, we gonna make Dominique Fulton a business. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
because
That's
I see
funny,
you
bro.
as like everything you do, you know what I'm saying, that you put towards the brand is you in itself, you know,
That's,
with the
that's
clothes, the training, the trying to put people together and produce things to get together. Like, how did we get to that mindset?
it's kind of funny just reading and you know what I'm saying, watching Nipsey Hussle, bro, like watching his interviews and just like, you know what I mean, to see him like in his neighborhood and how him and his team, you know what I mean, do this, do that, and he formulated a legacy through like marathon, like so I'm like just reading books and you know what I mean, just actually talking to God, like yo, it's gotta be something like we all like and like we're all indigenous, like we creative, like it's something I can pull from what I have to actually like make a move, like make a kind of blow it up, like or at least try to like put it on a platform where it's in remembrance, like you know what I mean, like of what
Right.
we've done, and you know what I mean, and for other people as well, like everybody go through like things, but at the end of the day, bro, like to just wake up is a blessing, it's a gift. So I'm like, yo, AGAB, like, give a gab, like, you know what I mean? It just kind of sparked on me, like, yo, okay, this is where I'm going with it. Like, I see a vision, and like, I'm stick with it. Like, I'm gonna try to push it. You know what I mean? If it's just me by myself, like, you know, if it ain't no help or if it ain't no support,
What made you? What pushed you this much? What made you hit and was like, yo, I'm gonna go with this? Like LLC shirts, like what made you? I'm putting it on the wristband. What made you get that like logo? When you hit me for the logo, you know what I'm saying? This is background. You know what I'm saying?
That was wow, I forgot that too, bro.
Yeah, this
OG,
behind the
man.
scenes. Like, yo, what made you like go ahead and that push? Cause bro, you always was pushing out ideas.
Yeah.
I just know what with me, I went through the struggle too. We want our team, like everybody to be with us and co-sign it, you feel me? So that we know we're going the right way. But sometimes we gotta do it on our own, you feel me? Everybody ain't where we at. So what gave you that? I know you said you had the vision, you was praying on it, but what made you stamp like, nah, this is what I'm doing?
I really been stamped it though, you know what I mean? Like in 2018, like I just never put it out there to the universe. Like I was thinking like, what can I do to actually put it into physical form now? Like, you know what I mean? And until they are still doing that, like, I dropped a couple of lines of shirts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got some support from it, but I also learned from it. Like, I had to go back and I had to go back into the I had to go back into work mode and grind, and like I had to create some more shit. So like, you know what I mean? I'm expecting more from it now, like just from like I feel like just hanging this like send everybody else like, you know what I'm saying, glorify this or just use it as do this as a memory of, you know what I mean, what we all like how we all can link back and tell stories or whatever, you know what I mean? Like so I just like I'm a form of clothing, and I feel like it all makes sense to me, and like, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So I've tried, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna push this, and yeah, it took a lot of work for like, it took a lot of like mental focus for the most part to actually like continue with it, like continuation and stuff like that. Like actually like to get like an understanding of like actually what it is, or you know what I mean. Like I feel like this interview, like this is my first interview for the brand. I feel like this is definitely gonna give me another conversation to prove to like to the, you know what I mean, the world.
Yeah, and this ain't gonna be the only one, bro. Like,
oh yeah, it's
you
up.
doing it, bro. One thing people don't realize is like, bro, we were always different. You know what I'm saying? We figuring stuff out on our own. So, like, we gotta be trusting them visions, them things we seen, and just do it. Like, we can't look to our friend or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes growing up, we just stuck with who we knew. You know what I'm saying? Like a battle that I know in the South is like, nah, we just stick with people from the South. Like, fuck the other side. It's like, no, that shit garbage. Like, one, you might find a brother in your merch. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be your business brother. You know what I'm saying? So when you was inspiring doing stuff, it's like, okay, it made sense. You feel me? You was always with the clothes. AGAB, you feel me? That's a brand that you're known for. And for you to let's make money off of it, it's like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Why not? Like everything starts from something. Like, and I just feel like, damn, like this shit would actually like. I just like think like a big.
Yeah, what's the vision? Well, let's get into that. What's the vision that you have for it? Like,
so my vision is I'm it's a lot of like the business side of like actual brand. Like if you really serious about it, it's like it's a lot of stuff you have to do. It's a lot of stuff you got to get stamped. You know what I mean? A lot of people you got to answer to before actually like taking the formula and formulating it to an actual like picture. So right now I'm like finally starting to overcome that. Maybe some more investments. So um, I'm waiting for a lot of things to just come at once and you know and see what that does. But that's where I'm at with it right now, pretty much.
So right now we're you're selling just merch. You got the hats, the T-shirt, and the wristband, which you got on now. And they come in white and black, correct? The T-shirt.
Yeah, white and black.
And then you got the block logo too.
Got the block logo.
I know you were saying that you was coming out with baby merch.
I got documentary coming out. There's a lot of stuff I just been working on, man. I even been in the studio from time to time, you know, playing with music. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
In the works of dropping the EP. You know what I mean? So you know, I'm just trying to be creative and actually use what I have to get my brand out there. You know what I mean? Like,
right, bro. Keep creating, bro. Like, one thing I would say is, bro, a lot of us hold ourselves back because we care what people think instead of just doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We blocking our own blessings because we ain't doing it. You feel me?
Hey, NBA bubble. We are.
Yeah. Like, you can do it all, bro. You should do it all. Until you find out you don't want to do it. Let you be the one to figure out what you want to do and don't want to do.
Facts. So yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got the time. You feel me? Like,
we got the time.
I think, you know, we gone through what we went through because we understood. We took them lessons and them losses, whatever you want to call it, and you understand not to make it happen twice. You feel me? Like, now you understand what focus does. You know?
Yeah. No, that's fact.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's crazy. Like, yeah, like that's what I'm basically at with the whole brand. Like, overcoming this, coming that, and now I know, like you said, we still got the time. Like, I know where the focus has to go. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like I said about you don't know what the person has been doing to get into this mansion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. So it's about the grind too. Like, it's about not even just the finances. Like using your time to actually think to self. You know,
bro. You know, like, I figured out, like, damn, like, growing up, like this real talk for me, bro. Like, us growing up, bro, like, the finesse and the fast, like, that was the easy way, bro. It wasn't no thinking involved. You feel me?
It was the dumb way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was no thinking involved.
Hey, bro, I swear, OG, I wouldn't even do anything to get that up. I would not regret that shit though.
Oh no, definitely.
That shit was lit.
Like, one thing, it makes us, bro. Like, bro, you like niggas like us, we not scared to go nowhere. You feel me?
Exactly.
So, like, I would say, like, living like it gave me a different type of heart. You feel me? Like, I don't fear nobody, nothing like that. It was like, yeah, you need that. You feel me? Especially things that we trying to aspire to do. Like, It's on nuts. Like, everything gave us an understanding, like, it's on nuts. Like, the farther you think is the farther you go.
And if you believe it, you can achieve it.
Like, bruh, it's like they've been telling us that since a jit.
Facts though. And I used to think, like, oh, that's bullshit, but that shit is real. Like,
that shit is true, bro. Like you said, reading, bro. I ain't used to read a lot of it, but reading opened my mind to a whole nother thing. Like, whoa.
Bro, that shit, yeah.
Like, bro, even you know who else though with the creative back? I ain't even gonna lie. This man Lee, like
Yeah. Oh,
Lee,
bro. Hey, I need it. Hey, yeah. Leave me on
bro.
some shit, bro. Like
Lee
period.
is one of the persons like yo, and Lee's a creator. If, for the people who don't know, he is a writer, author, photographer, producer, director, poet,
Jack of
and
all trades.
you know what I'm saying. And we went to high school with him. He came from the same stumping ground as us, but he was on his creative. He had a name for himself in photography and videography.
We been like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
already crafting. Like, I used to be like, yo, some I would leave, bro, and he was crafting, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was actually already envisioning that, and I feel like some people that's like not just not getting creative, they wasn't already, you know what I mean? They wasn't that young envisioning that, you know what I mean? Or they did, or they were just juggling it. A big shout out to Lee, man.
Nah, no cap. And he was the one that helped me show like if I put all my focus in this, like I'm gonna get something out of it. You feel me?
That's a
Like
fact though.
plus,
Like we was just in sophomores, juniors, bro. Like he was already giving free game. Like
no cap, bro. So like where I'm at musically, bro, I feel the same thing how I was like my sophomore year in high school. Like I knew like damn, I'm a starter. Like I can start.
fact.
Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And if
And
I put the work in, I could be the best in the state. You feel me?
hey, no cap though, you came in and you was with the shits. Like you was out there, yeah. Like we
Chill.
knew who you was. Like you and Bulldog, Khalil, like we knew, and Trish, like we knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Who y'all were for the most. Like if not anybody else, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Like, oh, they gap. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they
Nah.
already
And bro, I would say, bro, like it's so crazy. Like we adult, we can speak what each other did for each other, but bro, it's like, bro, y'all niggas motivated me, bro. Like it's like, yo, oh, you can't be weak. Like, bro, after practices, bro, I told you, yo, I used to work out after that. Like, nah,
yeah.
these niggas is different. Like,
She good. Big
yeah,
baby.
and then I used to be chilling with y'all, and then I seen what y'all be doing at y'all crib. I'm like, oh,
Still
nah,
grounded. Like, yeah.
nah,
Big shout out to Southeast Raleigh High School, man. Hey, they
nah,
on the come
definitely.
up. Hey, we just got Coach Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Oh, I got a question. Are you gonna go back and help give pointers?
yeah, I actually want to do that, man. As soon as this pandemic clear up and stuff like that, I want to like, that's another thing, like, I want to like actually like get more hands on with the community, you know?
Bro, you would be an A1 trainer, bro.
Yeah. Facts though.
Like A1. Like, bro, you gonna have so many. You can have so many sons in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact though. And I'm
Like,
really, yeah, I'm really. That shit is a passion.
and I
Man.
seen and hold up. And I seen you put that post up about the XFL too. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yeah, hey, you know, I'm still out here, man. Trying to
Okay.
get somebody back door. It just, I feel like health is just a way of life. So I feel like if I just transaction, like just still like crafting football, I'm also still, you know what I mean, getting my daily resources in. Like you know what I mean?
Right.
Still tapping in too. So
Bro, like one thing I want to say about you, bro, is I see a whole nother type of focus in you. And it's no more like you asking the questions, you telling what you're gonna do. And that's a great place to be at. You feel me? Like,
appreciate that, bro.
like I definitely want you to keep that going. I'm definitely supporting, you feel me? Like when I get my change up, I'm definitely buy a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Um, you you are like pushing yourself to great degree of where you want to be. Just like where you putting yourself in position. And um, I just want you to give me where you see yourself in 5 years. Like, we gonna end it off where you see yourself 5 years in the brand. You know what I'm saying? And don't make it small. Everything that you say, like,
Yeah.
I want you to, put it out there, and we can come back to the video and say, like, you made this happen. You feel me? Like,
I feel like in 5 years they're gonna be like, damn, I never think you need to take it to where it's at. You know what I mean? I never thought that, not even just people from the art, you know what I mean? Just like East Coast, whatever, like AGAB, like they gonna remember that name, like it's gonna be up there, like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great brand, like it's gonna be one of your top brands, like you're gonna see it throughout the streets, you know what I mean? Your kids gonna buy it, like it's gonna be in great detail. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna half-ass do it. You know, I'm gonna gravitate in the actual design too. Like I'm gonna put my all into the design.
we're gonna make AGAB AGAB is a lifestyle brand.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay. So you're not gonna put no type of limit on AGAB, what it can be and what's it gonna come to.
Nah, no cap.
All right, bet. I like that, man.
It's definitely gonna, even if, you know what I'm saying, it don't exceed within the next 5 years, it's definitely gonna be on another platform. It's gonna level up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ask somebody about it, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I know what that is. Even if they, you know what I mean, don't got it, they gonna know what it is. So that's why I stand at, you know what I mean? That's why I stand there on it with right there, like.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. You know, you got me behind you. You feel me?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got great support, man. I got great friends, you know. So I'm excited, bro. Like,
how do people gravitate into the drop, the t-shirt, the Wish brand drop? Like, what do people say?
You say what now?
How do people, or like the city, how they reacting to the drops that you have?
A lot of people, it's kind of funny, but a lot of people from like other cities are supporting more. And you know what I'm saying? Like, before I actually started putting it out there, people were like, you know what I'm saying, already telling me that, like mentors or like people that already have like clothing lines and stuff, they was kind of telling me like their support is gonna come from people like out of state and stuff like that, you know.
Right.
Some people tap in, you know what I mean, but it's all a trial and error, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, some stuff like people hit me up like, hey, bro, hit me up when you get this color or this, that, and the third. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they might, you know, hey, give me an idea, like, you should do this. So, you know.
So how can people tap in with you? How can they get the merch?
Right now it's on, you can hit me up on Instagram at full FULL _ton, TON. Right now, I'm about to get an actual Instagram business page, have a website, and start, like, you know, making different lines of shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. You know, winter coming, it's gonna be a cold winter. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap in and just, you know, stay tuned because I'm definitely about to drop something. About to drop some fire, man.
Okay. And what's some other things that you got going for the brand, or you working on other than the merch?
I'm working on a huge documentary. Like I said, the pandemic is holding like a lot of stuff back or whatever. Working on on my life story. You know what I'm saying? Where I came from, what I've been through. Kind of, you know, touching back onto some of the like swimming grounds, stuff like that, and actually, giving back energy of AGAB from me personally. I also have a friend, um, he was a part of AGAB. He's also kind of clashing. He's doing like the sports entertainment. Shouts out to Carnell Lewis.
Huh?
He's also he's working like he's also like training athletes and stuff like that. So we getting all in like we trying to put things together, man. Like we actually trying
I
to
think one of my
put
neighbors over here
things
is
into a.
trained by Cornell, matter of fact.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. He, you know what I'm saying? Another guy, brother, man. So we're trying to
Okay.
rotate this thing, man. Trying to, cause you know what I mean. At the end of the day, we all it's a family thing. You know what I mean? So that's what we, we at the round table with it right now. We're trying to get things together. But it takes work, man. You know what I mean? The people like once they see us putting things into work, they'll eventually, tap in stuff like that. So I ain't so much worried about the next man or next lady. I'm just kind of just working, and I'm pretty much letting the man above deal with the other.
Man, so I just really want to thank you for the opportunity. Let me interview you for one, because I kind of like this vibe. Um,
Yeah, I fuck with it.
and one, this ain't no
OG,
professional, we
yeah,
really know each other. Like, we really
that
dig it. You know what I'm
we
saying?
really working though.
Yeah, and it's really, I got respect for you all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but hey, on some real shit though, it's crazy though, cause like you been like on the creative shit. Like I've been like you and Lane's like y'all been like you know what I mean, doing y'all thing, and I'm just always like I'll tell Dave like, hey bro, I gotta tap in with them, man. I see them, what I'm saying, doing big things. Like I gotta get up with them.
Yeah, nah, definitely, bro. And one thing
What's up,
with us
Stan?
doing it, bro, it's just doing it. Like, we went through our struggles, like trying to get everybody on board, trying to make everybody be a part, but we had to realize, what do we do? You feel me? Like,
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
can't put everybody on the team and we ain't got no direction. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's the same
Exactly.
with you. Like, bro, I want to be on board, but I know now we create, like, you got to figure out all in all what you want to do, what you don't want to do before you put people on the board. And then you can't let nobody tell you what to do, or like, that's not how it's going to go. You feel me? So, like, that's why I like you hit me at the good time that I can do this, because maybe before I couldn't do this interview, you know what I'm saying? But
I know.
this is,
I just feel like you was the right person for it. Like you know what I mean. You got your you got things going, and you already like know how I feel to be. Trying to start something from the bottom and actually like get it to gravitate.
nah, definitely.
And I feel like this
That,
was like
that out the mud, boy. Ain't nothing
out
like
of
out the
mud.
mud.
Hey, hey, straight up.
Nah, definitely, man. Like, with this, I want us to come back within, if it's 6 months or a year or two, and really take from what this and show how much we grew. You feel me? Um, I just want you to, send us off with any last words and how to get to you. And, whatever you may have come in, plug yourself in. We can wrap it up. I think this is real good. We will be posting this on YouTube, putting clips on IG, Twitter, all social. So yeah, man, go ahead and talk to these folks.
And first of all, I want to, I appreciate you, taking your time out to interview me tonight.
Right.
Appreciate the people that watched tonight. I just want to pretty much end it on saying a lot of things are coming from AGAB as the owner. I'm anticipating a lot of things to happen within these next month or two. I want to get more hands-on in the community. I want to actually be like, you know what I'm saying, a face. You know what I mean? Like something good. You know. Even when it comes to like Southeast, I feel like we fell off like in the sports world and stuff of that nature. Just get caught up in worldly stuff. I feel like everybody needs to regain focus. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's gonna take more like us, OG. Like you know what I mean? Like
Right.
our caliber to actually, you know what I mean? Just kind of tap in with the younger world, stuff like that. So it's kind of up to us. So that's why I feel like just starting the launch of this brand, it'll help somewhat. Um, but I expect a lot of things to happen within these next couple of months. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next interview, man. And shouts out to Free Hype, much love. I support that for letting me use the platform. Um, yeah, well, I'm definitely looking to do more work, man, with y'all, and if y'all interested in copying merchandise or just kind of tapping in. Once again, my Instagram, you can reach me there at Fullton. That's FULL_TON. We will be shifting very soon into a bigger platform. Gonna have AGAB is gonna have its own page. A lot of clothes and events I'm planning on doing and stuff like that. So, that's where you can find me at.
All right. So definitely want to thank you, and I look forward to you leading with you. You feel me? We're gonna get back and do this again. I want to shout out Free Hype. Thank you for help power this. AGAB, all our brothers, Raleigh, Southeast.
For sure, yeah. Hey, that's where it started at. Love, man. OG. Hey, big shout out to OG, man.
Appreciate that, man. I want you to keep going, bro. Stay solid, stay on the ground, and we're gonna stay tapped, man.
Facts, 100.
All right, my boy, hold it down, G.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for life, boy. All right, Brody.